We care about you, and we congratulate you on what you've achieved. All of us here today are and forever will remain part of the same community, the Columbia community. There is a tradition here by which to chart your life's course, to aspire to, and to answer to. This little world you have been in idealizes the virtues of deep and open thought and the power of reason and human insight. The much bigger world you are entering values the need to deal effectively with the very real problems it has and the opportunities to be better than it is now. The two worlds exist in parallel, each needing the other. And we both need to improve. Here we need to answer more than we are now the call for help on solving the most pressing and mystifying issues the world has ever seen. The real world needs to embrace more of the intellectual character we try to practice here. There are three areas of concern: the denial of expertise, most vividly and disturbingly represented in those who would reject the consensus of the scientific community about human-induced climate change. The second problem is the hardening of beliefs and intolerance, as witnessed in the unwillingness of many in public discourse to at least entertain the possibility that others may have better ideas, which inexorably leads to intimations of violence. And finally, there is the corrosive attitude now prevalent in public debate that the less said, the better, because expression of your viewpoint can only get you in trouble, sadly represented in our current inability to discuss and debate what the Constitution of the nation does and should mean, beyond simplicities such as we must follow the original intent of the founders. These three afflictions, the denial of expertise, the intolerance, and the retreat into silence, would be the death of our universities, and they will be, if allowed to prevail, the death of our democracy. You have been steeped in the culture of having to state your views, explain why they make sense, consider alternatives, and abide by the results of a process that transcends your own wishes about what you would like to believe. You have plunged into the complexities of subjects and kept your cool. Now we plead with you to take these intellectual habits of mind into the political arena, leading a new generation in the process. This is your tradition. In the midst of the beginning of this nation, when Americans had proven themselves quite capable of taking up arms in bloody revolt against governments they didn't like, and informing themselves by reading a highly partisan press filled with scurrilous personal attacks, some were able to frame the contentious battles over the very nature of the new federal union into a model of coherent, reasoned advocacy through the classic Federalist Papers. And two of the three authors, Hamilton and Jay, were Columbians, and not just names on those buildings over there in the corner. This is your heritage, and this is your mission, to be our new Hamilton and Jay. The world needs you, and we send you into it with confidence. There's clearly no shortage of work to be done. Congratulations and good luck to the class of 2010.